Clergy in Kisumu decided to do Lord's work, and I want to urge him continue preaching and telling facts so that those who are pretending that they are good in this leadership position should understand that it is wrong to abduct, to kill, to torture Kenyans mentally, and so many other evil minds that they always practice. According to clergy, he decided to do what we call political exposure. He exposed Luo leaders working with William RUTO, pretending that they are in the government, yet they are not performing their duties in Luo Nyanza, and again saying that Luos should not be happy because Raila Odinga was given a state funeral. Let's focus and ask ourselves, where are we heading to? Without wasting of time, this video, I believe if RUTO will watch it, he will actually find a space to hide.
Because when Opio Wanda is made a CS and Badi is made a CS, you are all over how you are enjoying in this government. You know, the irony is, people from Mount Kenya have got 6 or 7 cabinet positions and over 6 PSS, and they're being treated as if they are in opposition. It is the Luos who are in the government. Who is mad in this arrangement? Maybe my mathematics is poor. Who is mad in this arrangement? I counted them the other day. There are about 8. The Mutahi Kagwis of this world, the Lee Kinyanjuis. Uto ungario kende to kwane ndune serikal. And then what are you delivering by being there? Is anything you are delivering? You have become a choir and a chorus. I don't think there is any government that has killed its people more than the RUTO government in history of Kenya. Kok onegoji of stress to jibedo abducted to kunwanku modhiye. High cost of living. But our people have been hoodwinked. And anywhere they are singing songs that we don't understand. Dongenewa winyo nuruto no mayo Raila kura. Koze mache ni wuondo wawuona no komayo Raila kura. No, let us speak the truth. Then we have been cheated. A state funeral. Koro Ruto has good meaning for us because he's giving our dead state funeral. When you die and you are given a state funeral, now everybody follows you because somebody has been given a state what? Ofo or nama. Where are we headed to? Where are we headed to? Because
now, I want to tell you why the clergy decided to speak facts. It's called, in Kiingereza, hit the nail on someone's head. That is what he did. Ladies and gentlemen, remember we are approaching new general election. And William RUTO is now somehow pretending that he has captured Luo Nyanza votes. I told you very well in this platform that William RUTO and his regime should trust Luo's, it's called, on his own risk. Because these people know that they don't always have what they have. But problem with them is that they don't always get it serious to vote. That is the problem number one. But let's forget about voting and come with to conclusion why clergy decided to deconstruct the UDA administration. Before I carry on, if you are first-time viewer watching me in this broadcast and having interest proceed with this kind of political discussion, I request you kindly do me a favor, take a 1 second, click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like my video, share my video to our friends, family, and relatives. And for those of you who had subscribed to this platform, I want to say thank you for such a great support, because actually I don't take it for granted. We can recall when we started by only 1 subscribers, and I can mention those who subscribed first, and they are still here with us up to date. Now we are hitting 20k subscribers. Why don't we clap for ourselves and say thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen? Because reaching where we are is through your effort, and by the way, first one is God's grace. Therefore, it shows me that I'm giving you a very, very interesting political updates, and not only politics, but again leadership, character, which should be done based on leadership in this country. Now, clergy is right. Clergy is just teaching people like Wandai, people like Mbadi, that they are supposed to learn one thing in life. You have been given opportunity, and that opportunity, sorry for the noise, because I'm a little bit not somewhere I used to. No, sorry for that noise. Clergies are just showing William Ruto and his regime that they are no longer having any political interest with him, but speak facts based on the leadership. They must speak what is there and what should be done. It is all about political changes. Don't just pretend that you give Raila Odinga the state funeral, yet you are the same person who used to discriminate Raila Odinga. And I can recall, I warn you even here, clergy is confirming to Wandai that is not all about showing how serious you are. It's all about functioning, working well. By the way, are you aware that some parts in Nyanza, even as much as Wandai is the CS of energy, some parts in Nyanza lack electricity? I told you very well, Wandai donated 0.5 billion where I come from in the constituency. But there is no sign of even a pole being drilled in the ground so that we can have electricity connect in the villages. So it means that these people are just choir master, as been said by clergy. They are not working, but just singing and somehow worshipping William Ruto. Can you look at Mount Kenyan CSS, how they are working, whatever they are doing, and what should be done? So most of leaders from Luo Nyanza, they are hypocrites. They are only just there for the sake of supporting William Ruto and enticing the Luo community that the former prime minister left us with this legacy that let us be in the government. But when you look at it, it's all about their own political decision making. They are skunk, they are quack, they cannot deliver, they cannot perform. So when clergy was given a chance to speak, he decided to say that he has ever seen such a government abducting, killing innocent Kenyans. Why did he say that? It's because he has received several political disappointment and several complaints. And of course, such kind of men always interact with several people. Politicians, especially UDA, always loves going to church. Then going to church, they only preach what we call water, but they don't drink wine. If you drink wine, you will know that church is a holy place. You should not lie. Ruto's regime is lying a lot. The CSS, in fact, I'm very much shocked that this is the first regime I am seeing the CSS campaigning all over. People like Wandai running with choppers, Mbadi running with choppers. They are just campaigning, just stamping. That is the first CS from Luo Nyanza. Those are nonsense he's doing. And in fact, let us be factual enough, because Kenya is for us all. Kenya is for us all. Today, if one CS misbehave, don't expect many development. For instance, Ogemba has misbehaved. I don't know who gave him that position. If I were William Ruto, then I could have fired him. How can people just not go for education? You take education as something normal in your life. To make it worse, your family studying in London, your family studying in UK. But with you, you just there to warm the chair, taking government money and enjoying that. using large numbers of convoys. And of course, I told you we'll ban all those silly convoys from the presidency to the CSS, because those are nonsense we are now experiencing as a country. I think the pastor or the clergy has decided to speak facts and show us the direction where we are heading to. So it is all upon us to understand that which kind of leadership are we after before or even after 2027. It is upon you to make appropriate decision, because the problem with you is handout. The problem with us is too much Kingereza, but we don't think of making this country to be in a better position in leadership. That spirit should continue, and let no any other person pamper any politician. Let clergy speak, and William Ruto should not go for them, because I know you with anger. You should not go for them that we hear again clergy has been abducted. Let clergy die his own death. Let clergy die his own death. Don't have this mentality sending your friend Murkomen and NIS and DCI to abduct this clergy because he has hit the nail on your head. You must speak the truth, because this country is full of freedom of expression. There's nothing to fear. Even if you are in Uganda, even if you are in Ethiopia, we must speak fact, because we are all human beings. No one is metal, no one is mortal. You must speak what is in your mind. And that is what clergy has decided to do. Even if I was the head of state, I could have just listened to him and rectify my own character. I like that movement. And ladies and gentlemen, what might be your political take based on this? Bye bye, and thank you so much.